again, everyone. Welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick, and today I am making an Easter slimline card. For this project I have used my Arteza. I have used Tonic Eggcellent Easter stamp set and dies. I think it's a stamp club thing, is it? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm using. This paper is from my stash and I'm going to use it again, as is this paper. These are just scraps. I just went through all my scrapbooks and I rocked and rolled with that. So we should have, note the operative word there is should have, everything we need in here. So there we go. So I'm going to start with my image, okay? I'm going to put them all back in there because we need them. I have gone ahead and done the majority of the die cutting. So what I did was, this is a bit of Bristol Smooth paper, and I took my, let me see, I took a couple of yellows. I think I took that one and that one, which are goodness knows what. Sunset yellow and bumblebee yellow. Ooh. And I literally just, I am an extremely, that's the wrong image I stamped, isn't it? It is, it's the wrong one. I wonder will it work with this one. But I will try it and see. You know, crafting is about making it up as you go along. Well, in my world anyway. So I'm just putting some of the darker colour down in some places. Like that. And then I'm going in with the other one, just around the edge of that. And as you can see, I am being very slapdash about it, nothing too perfect. I just want some colour on my card, basically. Right? And then I'm going to take my paintbrush and a little bit of water, and you can use a water brush, but I'm no good with a water brush. It comes out too fast, and I have big blobs of water everywhere. So did I tell you that I embossed it with clear dull matte embossing powder by Wow? So I did. So you get the little well kind of thing to hold your water in when you're painting, but you don't get the very shiny shine, is the best way I can describe it. Right, so that's as good as it's going to get as far as I'm concerned. I don't need it to be any better than that. So I'm going to take this little, I didn't need this in this other one. I'm going to do, oops, I went outside the lines. Shucks. Good job we're not going to see his feet. I don't know what I'm colouring his feet in for then if I don't need them. Kinda defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Right, time to go and find whatever I need. Cut it out, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut it out and come back. I have to fussy cut it out, or else I will put it through my scan and cut. Back in a jiff. So I decided just to fussy cut it out, and I cut the feet off it. So I'm just leaving a little white border, and I'm turning my card. I'm not turning my I'm turning my image, not my scissors. Can you tell it's early in the morning? Nothing's coming out properly yet. It took me 20 minutes to find them pens, you know. They'd fallen down the side of the table. David's up painting. Only the hall to do, and then the kitchen, and that's it. The whole house has been painted. Right, now cut all that stuff away, out of the way. Okay, so what's next is we're just going to see what I've cut, what I haven't cut, stick it all together and hope for the best. So this is actually the same paper that I used in the other one. It was a 12 by 12 sheet that I found in a Craft Sensations paper pad from the range. This card here is Bermuda Bay from Stampin' Up that I'm putting it onto. My card base is 8 1/4 by 8 scored at 4. Then that bit there is, that's David making a racket. That bit there is 3 7/8 by 8 1/8.
I'll leave that.
What?
I'm not going to do the front door, not when anybody will be running underneath anyway.
Okay.
Wait till the day it's doing, but I'll leave that a couple of hours to let it dry out and see how it dries, and maybe give it another couple of days.
Okay. And the pattern piece is then 3 5/8 by 7 7/8. Okay? So, would you shut up and go away?
Trying.
So, we're going to try and get this bird in here. Okay, it fits the best. Makes no difference if it's a different one. See? You make a mistake, you keep on moving, keep on doing. That one's going in the middle, and I've just realised that should be the back, but it's actually the front, because my leading edge is, I will cut it off later. You're supposed to have a slightly leading edge for the front of your card so that you can open it easy. And I've got my leading, oh yes, I've got my leading edge to the back. This should be the front. Oh well. It is what it is, what it is. Right, so I've got a wee bow here. This time I've done, now these is using all the dies in here. I forgot. It's that David boy, you see, he's totally kerfuffling me. Well, he's finished now, he's ready to sit down. Right, so the basket. This outer piece here is sitting outside that basket. This bit here is this here, and I've cut it twice and layered it to give it a little bit of dimension. Then I've cut the bow once, and I stuck it onto some pink card and cut round it so that I would have a pink bag. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the wee green bit on. I forgot to put, see this little bit here? This is it here. It goes across the basket. Hey hey for wet glue. It's going across there like that. That's the edge of the basket. And then you put your little bow on. I knew that didn't look right. Now, did I get out a flower? Well, I'll check in a minute. So, this background bit of this egg is actually the outline for this basket. And remember, when you're cutting your basket, you're going to have to put this bit inside so that you can fit your bird in. You know, you can leave it solid if you want. That's what it looks like, solid. But then you can't fit your bird in. And I forgot to colour his beak. Do you see that? I'll do that in a minute too. I'll be doing lots of stuff in a minute. So, anyway. You cut that, you put that bit in there and you cut it out. You stick your basket on the front and stick your wee birdie in. So I then use 2 more of those, and I have cut, let me see, what have I cut? A big one and where's the small one? And a small one. Twice from this Bermuda Bay. Okay? A big one and a small one twice from Bermuda Bay. Then you have to use that die and that die to get the pattern on top. And I used the same paper as I'm using. I used this paper still. And I cut those 2 out of the top. And I did the same with the top one, cut those 2 out and got 2 patterns, 2 backgrounds and 2 backgrounds. Okay? And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm trying to see if I can get this to fit on here a bit tidier. The problem was last night I was going mad like I was doing the headless chicken because I'd lost the smallest die in this thing and I couldn't find it. And me and David were about the kitchen floor like nutters looking for a die. It was that one there. The one that's on downside up. There we go. Right, so I've already stuck that one together. So I've stuck my patterned bit on top of my blue bit, and I'm going to stick it onto my, it's a basket, but it works as an egg base for me anyway. I think that's what they said on the video that they did. So we need to cut one more top bit. So you take both bits and you lay them down and you put tape on them and you run them through and you come back. So now we have our patterned piece. Okay? You can go on there, you can go on there, so try not to lose these. You can go there. Right, and I'm just going to stick this on the Bermuda Bay bit now. That I already have cut. Okay. Like that. There you go. And then that's going to go on top of the yellow bit. Like that. And those will be our 2 eggs. So we'll have 2 eggs in one basket. Get you out of the way. Get you out of the way. So, it's only a matter of sticking then, for now. Just decide where it's all going. The middle one's going to be popped up, but the side two are being flat. So glue them down. Just try and get them equally, top and bottom, and left to right. Like that. There you go. Right, now we're going to put some foam tape on our lucky ducky, and that will help stick that down too. That will do. Put you in the middle. I've gone ahead and I've stamped my sentiment out in Versamark, in Versafine, and I've put the clear dull matte embossing powder over it too. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut it. Right, like that. Now I need a smaller pair for this other one. It's going to be pernickety, because I'm going to go round. I'm going to leave an edge. And go down round these. Oops. Just keep the paper moving, not the scissors. Like that. And don't be like me, don't hold your breath. It's not worth time for. I know I'm not the only person that does it, by the way. But you just forget. You're caught up in the moment, as they say. There, my hand's going to sleep already. Oh, that's annoying. Oops. Can't keep constant pressure on my hand. Or it says, bye bye baby. There we go. And that's going to go on there. Another one's going on there. Now we want sticky pads for that. And we want to do it like this. I'm putting as many on to support it as I possibly can, because you don't want a saggy middle or a soggy bottom or whatever the heck you want to call it. And if it's not straight, it's because I'm sitting too far away from it, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Just to be able to see where I'm putting the things. I don't know if that will cover that. Not too bad. I know it's a little bit footery and a little bit time consuming to do this, but I do believe if you're giving a card to someone that you've made, you've got to do it so that it's not just a cheapie bends in the middle. Do you ever see some of them store-caught ones, one bit of foam tape to keep a whole thing on? Oh my giddy aunt. I have investigated, yes. Right, I'm bringing this over toward me because I can't see to put it on without having it close to me. Right, now what we want to do is use some flowers. So I did die cut some of the flowers, and you can die cut them. I don't know if you can see that, but can you see the embossing on them? It's even on there's embossing on the little ones, and there's a little embossing on the Easter egg in the middle, but you can't see it very well on that probably. But there you go. Right, now I'm going to use orange and pink, seeing as that's what I left it. And I'm going to put some glue down to hold them. Right, and put that on there, and then put a pink one on over there. And yes, I did die cut those and then sit and run them all through again to emboss them all, because the devil is in the details. Because I want one in there too. Okay, and what colour am I putting on here? There's a nice wee reddy one. Orange and pink, pink and red. Okay, then we want one for the middle. And then to finish it off, we're just going to put a little gem in each of them. Let me see, yellow. We're going to go yellow. That's if we can get them off the desk and onto the pokey tool. Oh. And there you go. There we go. Wham. Bam. There we go. Our Tonic Eggcellent Easter slimline die cut and stamp cards and background paper. I used it all in this one, and I see that I don't have any gems in that one up there, which is totally remiss of me. I wonder who else would notice that. There you go. So, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'd love you to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, that would be amazing. Trying to get the word out there, it's really hard. But thank you anyway. Till the next time. Jackie out.